Are they actual Mormons?
That's the name of it. Yeah, Mormon Stuff Company. Yeah, they charged me $211. Yeah,
Okay.
and then Central State made me get a what's the thing you put in your window?
This parking pass?
Yeah, and I told them like I never got that the 4 years I've been here, and y'all want me to get it now.
Right.
So sure.
Are you graduating from here?
Child, I ain't never graduated. I got kicked off the school this time.
What's tea?
Let's see.
Story time.
At least
Story time.
I like the persistence.
One of the semesters I went to jail. The next semester they dropped me because I was on academic probation, and then I had to do an academic suspension, which is a whole year. So one of them you have to do a semester, then the next time you have to do a year. This is my third time. The third time, you're kicked out. You're done. They don't. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, I can't fail. I gotta get back against grace. So, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. I mean, I made mistakes. It took me 10 years to graduate high school, so it won't. I'm 30 years old. I'm about to be 31.
Really?
Yes.
My goal is to finish the doctorate before I was 40.
Yeah.
Never back down.
Yeah. Go on to something.
I did.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Get up there any means necessary.
Yeah, I gotta get it.
So
I'm from the hood, like it's in me to like never
No,
stop.
I feel it. For sure.
Yeah.
I like to drive.
East Cleveland took me 10.
I'm not out of here for 11 years.
Yeah, so
That's
I
a
gotta
wrap.
get
I'm
it.
gonna go get a trade. I'm not gonna play with them.
I was a psychology major, but I changed to social work. Psychology was whooping my ass. Like,
Yeah.
and
Psychology is a lot of smart.
it was making me really feel like I was one of those people they were talking about in the book. Like, they were talking about me.
Have you already watched the video for the genogram?
The one that you gave me, yes. I
Okay.
watched it,
Okay.
and then my eyes went like.
Right? Isn't that
Like the one you sent me, right? That's on the.
probably because that's the one here? I was going to
Yeah,
say
I watched it.
it's only like 2 or 3
Oh,
minutes.
I'm sorry, this.
And then we had one for the eco map too. But the next, see, you're not getting too far behind as I'm letting you turn it in. The next one is leading. Well, and that is funny. I wrote it that way. So in a sense, yeah, but you're going to give a presentation on any mental health disorder.
Cool.
But yeah, you guys will come up here, present on addiction, alcoholism.
And that's the
8, 10, 12. You can put a video in there. Yeah. What's that?
nothing. I was
This.
putting the due date in my
Because this was for the other class. That's why it's kind of
Oh,
funny.
okay. Then I'll just go check my receipts.
Application to the social work program. That's another one too.
So the genogram is on a piece of paper, right?
Yeah, you can draw it by hand. It's like your family tree, but with genetics and.
So we had a lady come talk to us yesterday about being internship for NASW membership, and she has 2 private practices
Yes.
social work, and she gave me the application.
Yes.
And I said, Miss Mama, I want that. Give me here.
And they want $60 too, though, right?
I gotta give you $60.
I feel like that does cost $60. I just always try to
Research the company first to see if
like the cost benefit analysis.
the application.
I feel like it is. What does it say on the application? Because I would imagine.
$60.
Okay. Does it say 60?
For a doctoral student, 179, associate student, 60. BSW, MSW student, 60. Wow. I didn't look at that.
I'd still research the company because they might actually, there might be a good, if you do that, you might actually get more benefits.
If there's an analysis, like they give
So
you,
I have to pay to work there?
It's just the application fee, I want to say, right?
you're joining the association with that. That's what that is. So you thought it was a job application, maybe.
No, actually, can I pick that to internship at?
I see.
Yeah, because she came and talked to my class yesterday.
Right. Application to the social work program.
National Association of Social Workers, right? Or what is that abbreviation for?
It is. You said it.
There's another one too that these are those organizations that kind of get part of and pay. It's usually an annual or an application fee. This is yearly. It's $60 for a year.
Are most of you sophomores and freshman, sophomore, junior? Is it the full spectrum? Okay. Okay. You're like, what am I really? What am I actually? So here is the Central State application to the program. I'm going to send it to myself. You say self. So you guys can apply if you've taken like the first 5-year classes that are on this. I will read them to you.
This is basically a program where if you pay them yearly, they'll help connect you to job opportunities. They're basically like counselors. It's like a counselor that's geared towards social work specifically.
That means you're stressed. Are you stressed?
They'll help you get career.
Tired and caffeinated.
Or deficient? I was going to say, yeah, deficient on something.
But I slept a lot yesterday, but I've also been missing a lot of sleep, so it might just be the offset.
That can do it. So you guys do know that we are an accredited program, which I never would have thought was a big deal. But when I found out it saves you a year of your life in grad school and 30 hours of graduate school and $20,000 and a whole year of your life, that's when I knew it was a big deal. So this is how we stay accredited. One of the things we do, so in each course, we have to measure core competencies that you are understanding them. There is 9, most of them, believe it or not, most of them are in field. I'm going to make a long story short, but oh shoot, did I just take away the hot link? Now I'm annoyed. Long story short, to stay accredited, we do have applicants to the social work program. So I always put it in this class now just because it's a good reminder to do it. If you have done the first 5 courses on this check sheet, you can apply to the social work program. And then we set up interviews fall and spring. I'm going to save it so you can all see it and you can click on it, hopefully. And most folks, if you go in here and apply, it is a PDF. So are you better typing or writing by hand? Because I like to give you both options. It's okay either way. I feel like most of you take these your first year. See that math, English, social work, intro, and intro to social welfare. Those are and then first year experience. So those are the classes. You would also essentially say, why do you want to be a social worker? If you transferred credits, you put that there. Which one of you types better and which one of you handwrites better? It's okay either way. I'm
I like to type. My handwriting
Okay.
is like a 5-year-old.
So if you do type, you can literally just like go like this and pop it into Word, because I don't know if it's writable or not, but you can just copy it like that, paste it into Word, and then type your answer.
There's also a software that allows you to write directly into PDFs.
That would be nice.
It's free too.
Okay. See?
It's an add-on application for Microsoft. You just got to search. I think it's called. I'll look at the name.
Okay.
Back to you on that.
That's awesome. So, and then you put in a job like that you may have had. It's fine if it's not related to social work, just to show that you've like applied, interviewed at a job, things of that nature. If you volunteered, that's okay too. And it's just getting you ready for the field in general. When you graduate, if you want a job, you'll have to interview. So you turn that in here. I put it into the folder of people to be interviewed. More than likely in the fall, we just knock them all out in one day. If you really, really need to like get it done ASAP, I feel like we're done with them for the semester, but the last piece is a letter of rec. You can ask me or Nikita or Nisha Wiley or Karen Johnson Jordan, whoever you would like. to write your recommendation. And that's it. So I've put that in here. Yeah, if you get in before April 15th, we can interview you in the fall. Is anything unclear about that? Because I want to answer any questions you guys have. Yes.
Okay, if we are in one of those classes right now, because I did most of them, but I have one that I'm in right now.
Right, to be announced.
Yeah.
Right, TBA.
All right.
It's fine.
If we do print it off and handwrite it, how do we?
Then you would scan it with Dropbox is what I use. You have a Dropbox app?
I don't, but I can get it.
So like I usually, here's Dropbox. If you click on it, there's a plus sign at the bottom and it'll say scan document. I usually just hit scan document and then I'll go like, let's do this one because it's prettier. And when you scan it, it like literally scans everything like it's a piece of paper. I guess I got to hit done. And then you can scan it and upload it like it's a file, picture, whatever. So yeah, whichever is your preference. I'm trying to be as flexible as we can with it. It keeps us accredited. It cuts you all out of 30 hours of graduate school and should save you $10,000 to $12,000 in grad school.
Wait, so we have to do this after, or we can, you're saying?
You can do it right now if you would
But I
like.
don't have to do it right now, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
Like that's what's weird about it. I do put it in as an assignment and like extra credit to, pop it in for the end of
So
year.
it doesn't hurt to do it, is what you're saying, either way. Even if I decide, let's say, sophomore year to go to a different college,
Right.
it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Okay,
Absolutely.
cool.
Yep. Because we make it just like in counseling, it's voluntary and you make a request to get in the program. We just interview you and then that's how we stay accredited. So we have to do interviews for every single social work student.
Thanks.
So that's all. And it's on our website. So I think, yeah, you have the link right from our website.
So
And it's really just like, why do you want to be a social worker? Yeah.
Is it in a social work student hub? Do you know?
It may be.
Okay. It's okay. I can just email one of them and see.
Would you rather do it in there?
I mean, it would help me find it.
Well, it's now in your assignments.
Okay, cool.
So if you go into assignments, I put it
On our
due.
page.
On March 5th.
Yes, the assignment page. So you've got your genograms, the first one. I'm keeping it open
Mhm.
for whoever wants to turn it in. I keep it open. I want you all to succeed and well and kick some ass. You got the eco map that was due within the past week. And now this is the application to the social work program.
Okay.
That way, so long as you get it in before April, that's the timetable to be interviewed in the fall for it. Then presenting on a major mental health disorder. Do any of you know which major mental health disorder you like the most that you want to present about? Yeah. Yes.
interested in
We're enjoying that.
depression among adolescents and young adults.
Okay. So I'll just have you guys pick a date this week to turn that one in. So this is just you saying I want to do it next Thursday, or I want to do it the Tuesday after spring break, or I'm going to do it the Thursday before spring break, however you decide, which I guess is coming fast.
We put the date we doing it in with this order we pick it to, or
You can, yeah. If you know it, it'll help get an idea. So I can alert you if somebody else is doing the same thing. You can talk to each other, but it's fine if two of you are doing the same thing. How many of you work a lot? It's okay if you do. I always ask because I had to get through school. Okay. What's the date
Work,
today?
travel.
Topic and date. So you got that, and then I'll even put the next one. It'll look like a bunch, but don't freak out. I'm just without the internet up, I didn't want to do too much because I know people are. How long has it been bad for y'all?
The end of last week.
Really?
Say like Friday. Friday, Sunday.
So do you just use your hotspot?
Kinda.
I use my Wi-Fi at home.
I didn't notice it.
I've never lived on campus. I don't know what it feels like.
It's probably expensive.
It is expensive. It's expensive for what we're getting. For sure.
That's probably real expensive.
Dropped out in ninth grade, got my GED.
Yeah, I got my GED in 2019. I was supposed to graduate in 2011.
So you all can present as early as you want, like Tuesday or Thursday of, is that really next week? Is the 7th next week?
Yeah, actually.
And
There's
if
2
you
days left in February.
if you have the date after spring break, that's okay too. I just wanted to get it in there. So if we start going Tuesday or Thursday of next week, then it's ready.
We are definitely on break next week.
Isn't that insane?
Really?
This semester, a lot of it went by fast.
Yeah,
Went by fast.
it's scary. I'm not going to lie.
This play is gonna fall.
Genogram. What questions do you have about the genogram?
I'm literally looking at it. I muted it.
Oh, you're watching it now.
Yeah.
Look at this dude's.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I wouldn't focus too much on imitating every type of structure. Just
Correct.
do your best. Start out with
Yes.
you and then branch up like a tree. It doesn't matter.
So when you say start out with me, like,
Like,
do I announce my disorder?
You got a mom and a dad. If you want to, it's up to you. But if you want to, you can.
So you know, back in the day, they said being a homosexual was a mental disorder.
Up until DSM 3.
Yeah.
Right. That was gone in 71. But
Why
yes.
would they say that's a mental
Ignorance.
disorder?
Ignorance,
There's
you know?
still things that they say that is a mental disorder that's like kind of probably not a mental disorder. You know what I mean? It's just like, who wrote the book? That's what you got to ask first off.
I mean, we
Who
used to
wrote
kill
the book?
people
I don't think I have a mental disorder. I'm
Right.
okay.
What'd you say?
I'm just getting beat again.
No.
Roommates. Roommates.
She decided to put her finger like she was gonna bump me, and off reflex,
And
I
she's
hit
mad.
because you don't do nothing like that.
Right.
So you say start with me so I can draw me as a circle?
Yeah, you would be the center of it. So oftentimes people have, if you do a circle, then males.
Males just usually
Males are
square. Wait,
circles?
I mean, it's either or, I guess.
So you just,
If
yeah.
wanna
You,
be a circle.
and then if you got mom and dad, square and circle.
Okay, so if I don't know really stuff about my dad, like
You can say that. Just list that.
he was gone.
Yeah, you can list that.
He got a Facebook.
Are you sure?
Sure. Some man be messaging me.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. He's like his name. I know his name.
does he got some money?
That's rude.
Who got somebody?
Your dad.
Yeah, for some coke or some whatever.
Will he let me borrow 50 cents?
If you gave him a computer.
Oh, 2 of mine crapped out this weekend.
Yeah, my dad, my sperm donor is a piece of shit.
You can put that in there. That's okay. Like, so you do put in divorce, separation, whatever it is, even if they were never married.
No, they got divorced. He left like a month after I was born,
Okay.
and that was like in '93.
Okay. And that's why people do like the either key, like here, or the narrative, like separated, divorced. Do you know any grandparents
So I put.
or siblings?
So if I do my sperm donor, is he like a box?
Was your mom remarry? Yeah. If you
No,
did,
nobody marry her.
he would be a circle. Say you're doing male circles, you're a male, put him a male as a circle. And then mom is a box. Does that sound, is that the opposite of what you guys did though?
It is, but it doesn't like matter.
Yeah, as long as you label it in the key.
Yeah, if you Google just a basic key for a genogram, it'll give you all these basic symbols that are real easy to understand.
Like this dude had exiled to Mexico in 1839. He was a mine owner, ruined millionaire rebel. Wouldn't that be nice? Trained as an industry chemist, teacher, liberal, Freemason. Breakdown when Carlos died. I guess Carlos was the husband. Polio as a child, terrible bus accident at 18. So you just like put your details in there. Immigration to Mexico, 1892. They're a photographer. Seizures from fall at 18. What's that?
Nothing.
Did you put that many details?
I didn't.
I didn't either. You could put if there's bad energy or bad blood between them. Suicide in fiance's presence. Holy shit.
That's
That's
crazy.
sick.
I just went based on the gene I showed.
So for my mom, she has 3 kids.
Okay.
He has 4 kids.
Okay.
So
You can put them in there.
You put them all in there.
one,
It's okay. I know it seems overwhelming, but this is like telling your story. Say you go to a counselor. This
so
is,
let me tell you this. This is kind of, I don't know if it's like a gene thing, but everybody says it's a gene. I don't think so. My mom has 3 boys and we're all gay,
okay.
right?
I mean, I think they said 10, 12% of the population is gay,
Yeah.
right?
But then my dad has 4 boys. 3 are gay. 1 is straight.
Okay. That's okay. I mean, yeah, if you want to write that, if that's one of the details, like there's another one.
And we're all bottoms. Isn't that crazy?
Bottoms first.
Yeah, full bottoms.
Hi. But that doesn't mean never top.
I've never topped.
Okay.
I don't know what my brother's done, but I've never, said, hey, get on
Right.
it,
Are you guys close?
Are we close? Yeah, we're like sister wives.
Okay.
Yeah, like the Golden Girls, HBCU style. Yeah, we're brothers, we're good sisters.
Years that they were born.
89, 92, 93.
So this dude has, 78. That's when I was born. 03, 79, 80, 85.
That's why I did that.
It's okay.
I was gonna say,
It's
I was
okay.
like,
I put our ages in.
It's okay. That's all
I'm
right.
gonna add ages or the years.
Me either.
As you can see, there's many ways to do it, but like the idea being when you're counseling somebody, getting as much information you can that would be useful of like, what do you want to get out of counseling? What would you like to work on? What are some goals, treatment plans?
By the way, there's a program called PDF Editor for Microsoft, and they have one for, it's just type in free PDF editor.
Okay.
Or reader, it's called PDF Reader.
Okay.
Either system, you can immediately pull in and type it in, write it in, do whatever you want, and then just send that. It's all free software. Basic service. So don't purchase the extended stuff, just use the basic service, and it's more than adequate for the stuff that you're required in this.
That is very
Just in case
impressive.
somebody wants an easy way to do it.
If you're 44, what year is that you're born?
1980.
My eldest is 44.
What if they turn 45 this year, 1979?
Turning 45?
Your eldest or me? I turned 46 this year.
So
I'm 78. I'm the last of the Gen X that's like computer illiterate. Oh shit, I can't read it. So I'm trying to get other details, like if there's bipolar, if there's addiction in the family, if there's alcoholism, if there's breast cancer. Like this guy, promiscuous, AIDS test, wants out. Not sure what that totally means, but subsystem Denisean children, depressed and overweight, doesn't want to fight. I think.
So I have one on.
Pornography with the 12-year-old. ADHD with the 10-year-old since 2 years. Preschool, late pickup. So use more words than that if you can. That's just a little, that leaves a lot of blanks for you. You don't have to do this many, but look how many he has. Prayer group, principal, financial support, Baptist college administrator, church, strong religious beliefs, family, emotional, caregiving, organizing family, dad's death, stressful. Whew. Cancer, Baptist, grateful, oral, family. historian. Strong extended family. So there's like a lot of details that you can get in those.
Like I just write stuff next to him. Like my brother has ADHD, so I write ADHD next to it.
Yes. Yep.
But do I write gay next to all of us?
You can. It's how much you want to disclose, but yes, absolutely. If you want to disclose. Right.
You gonna stop beating me.
Damn. Here's I've never dug through all the different symbols. Okay, this is interesting too. So relationships. If you're close like the Golden Girls, very close or fused, like you draw the lines in between you.
In between.
Like you and your brothers, if you want. Obviously you can do it however you want. But if you're estranged or cut off, maybe that's the line you use for you and your dad. You like maybe put like an X in it, however you want to symbolize, like if it's right, you could put FU on there. Poor or conflictual, fused or conflictual distant. Not sure what the hell that means, but so there's lots of ways to do this.
That's what that means.
So am I getting you? I wanted to get us all wrapped up on the assignments that, and they all run together. So genogram, ecomap is
Can you show us examples of the eco map?
sure.
Yeah.
You okay on the genogram example so far?
You want to use mine as an example?
For him?
Oh, I'm talking about for the.
Oh, for the ecomap? Yeah, sure. If you're willing.
Like a kid did it.
We all look like that, unless if you're a damn artist.
Mine was dry.
Unless if you're an artist, it's okay. We're not here to judge.
It's not supposed to be perfect.
So I got two, no, there's three generations. No, there's two generations. You want how many?
3 if you can. If you got a grandma, you got a grandpa, just put it in there.
She used to eat snuff.
Or do you have any?
Wait, don't you sniff snuff?
No, you put it in your.
Okay.
And she
Dip.
had chewing snuff.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
She used to tear it
You
up.
have any nieces and nephews? You can go that route.
Yeah.
Cause I'm assuming you ain't got no kids. I
Adopted.
mean, yeah.
You still could like, right, but you could donate like one day and boom, she's pregnant.
Congratulations, you're the proud over of
Yeah,
my
I
actual.
Congratulations.
That's bigger than I can put on the
Is that
screen.
a eco map?
That's the eco map?
That's your equal now?
Yeah, mine, I don't know if
She's
I
really
was gonna say, you
good.
can use mine up on the screen.
That's very
I don't know if I
nice.
Did you
I
break
just-
that
Oh, you want to do it on the screen?
Well, I don't know.
So I'm just walking you through like my average week.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
That's it.
are you at school? Are you at home? Do you go to
I mean,
youth
I live here.
club? Okay. And then there's lots of
Basically the same.
micro-
I added little details and I could mostly focus on energy poles and as well as any strenuous connections. And I use the basic key. The key on the side is very basic besides the fact that I added my average hours spent each week. So that's kind of my weekly average hours spent. And the
Okay.
forecast for each.
Yeah, you ate that.
Definitely. I
So
just
you
don't
ate
know.
that.
got yours.
It was fun. It was fun to actually see the energy poles because like I didn't realize that
I like that.
although me and my mom give each other a lot of energy,
You follow the
largely
instructions.
strenuous. I mean, we give each other energy, but there's a high chance of us having really intense moments.
Yeah, like
So this is stuff that you do.
This is my whole life. That's my
Yeah.
weekly hour allocation along with all the activities that I do and whether they
So you
Yeah.
give me energy. You see this?
Okay.
You see how it's
I love that
so
for
strong connection means a strong
What you
connection.
use the
And then energy flow means I either give it energy or it gives me energy, or it's reciprocal, we give each other energy. And I think
I see
the
it.
connection
Okay.
is strenuous just means
Got it,
even if
'cause I
there
wouldn't-
is like, because this is a lot of energy from both ends.
I'm gonna start
sometimes
using
it's
it
really
for real
stressful
stuff.
for-
Right, what you use when
This one is strenuous, school is strenuous, but I give it a ton of energy.
I don't
But
know
it
what else
doesn't
to
give me a
do.
lot of
Well,
energy
that's
back.
how I
Listen.
If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
So I use
That's
mine
yours.
to- That's how I did mine.
I'm gonna try that before I drive.
But there's a lot of versions you can do and they're all great.
So mine is probably a lot
Oh,
more.
nice. No, yours is great. Yours is just like mine.
Oh, yeah.
It's like identical.
So you,
I
what did
just
you
added
get
a bunch
this
of little
on? You
details.
drew this on your?
I do this on my iPad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Or you can.
You could do it by hand too, for real.
Yeah, you can do it on a piece of paper like how you are doing that.
Don't talk about my over.
So you're showing like your ecosystems. Maybe it's your work at night, how many hours you do there, who are the different.
So I put JoJo in the. Can I put JoJo's in there?
Who?
JoJo.
That's your name, right?
That's my name.
Okay.
You know nobody.
Well, I know Joseph.
Nobody knows Joseph.
Okay. Well, see, that's because we get the shit written in the system.
Oh, I thought my name was JoJo in the system.
To me, it says Joseph.
Oh,
It
that's
should be your
sucks.
full-
I go by JoJo.
Okay.
Yeah. Nobody calls. Joseph makes me feel like an old hag.
We got James Joseph. My son is JJ, James Joseph.
JJ.
Yeah.
All of the kids, all of us are Jeremy, John, Story, Joseph. All of the four,
We're Jenny, Joe, John, Brad, and Maria. I don't know why my parents
Yeah.
named us too.
And with all my life, you really got called every name but our own.
Right. Yes. It's hard to remember.
So when I put my grandma, I put next to her 9 kids.
You can, yes. Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
can put whatever I want next to the generations.
Yeah, it helps to see genetic disorders. You might have inherited one. Alcoholism, maybe addiction,
Smart
maybe
mouth.
cancer. You said smart mouth.
Hey, there's definitely some nurture in that.
Sarcasticisms.
I'm very yeah.
Okay.
My grandma was I used to stick my middle finger up her and she like, what that mean? And I could do it too. She said,
Nicotine addiction?
Huh?
Nicotine addiction?
I have another addiction. I don't.
Pornography addiction?
Marijuana's legal now.
Marijuana.
You can say-
Oh, yeah, I think it's legal now. Right.
It's legal now.
Okay, that's
You can say
what
whatever
Right.
the hell you want, bro.
I know it's not on campus.
Yeah.
I know it's not on
It's
campus.
just like with smoking.
Like we doctors say that's what we.
We take federal funds, so that's why it's still illegal on campus.
Well, any period in public, smoking in general, even beyond the funding, it's illegal to smoke in public, period. Doesn't matter
Damn.
what it is.
Then where the hell do you smoke it?
You smoke it at your home.
You hotbox your car?
Hidden. You just gotta hide. You just can't, you gotta be within 10
Tint
feet.
windows? I know way too much about hotboxing. If you hotbox it so much you can't see your hand right there, you know you're in trouble.
Oh yeah, the car smoke.
Yes.
I'll be burned.
Ask me to bad shapes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so covering almost every aspect of yeah, you're having me keep the physical
You
copy
have to.
again. Okay, all right, all
My
right.
teachers is they have to take my physical work.
Yes. Because we're all like,
Throw it
whoa,
away. It's yours now.
whoa. The problem is I am a collector of things. So if you come here in 20 years, I might still have it
Hey, that's cool.
in a stack in a filing cabinet.
Historical piece of paper at that point.
Yes. Yeah, so when you learn people's genetics and history and family, they call it FOO, often it's family of origin, and like what made us the way that we are. Then their energy they put out throughout the week, like what do you do all week, the energy flow, like what is going on in life. That's kind of like an assessment. Then you'll make goals with people. Like, what do you want to work on? What do you want to get out of counseling? Has any of you ever seen a counselor at all?
I have
Is
one
that seen a
else.
counselor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they make you make goals?
I have
Yeah.
a therapist.
It's their wheelhouse.
I
Yeah.
need to go back. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll talk to
Dr. Hunt?
him.
I talked to her into it.
I need to
Okay.
talk to her.
So I have Dr. Hunt and I have a professional, Dr. Roush,
Okay.
which
I'm
is my
sorry.
therapist.
Okay.
Do Medicaid. He's in the fair board.
Okay. So you're learning that initial
Okay.
assessment with them, like,
Yeah, crazy.
you know what? We all have. So have you heard about the adverse childhood experiences, ACEs? We all have a certain number of ACEs, and whatever your number is, it's okay. It just shows that the importance of us talking with another person that we trust.
Anybody notice the connection between all of this stuff is just increasing self-awareness.
Mhm.
When you increase self-awareness, you're able to understand what is causing the issues you have in your life. And then you're able to address them and create new habits to either avoid or overcome them. And that's kind of the entirety of
That's the
social
part
work.
I struggle with.
It's
I'm very,
self-awareness.
very self-aware.
This is the best way
I
to
don't know the changing steps.
keep a book on you.
Write about it.
Down everything.
Write
That's
about
my
it.
notes
2
are
weeks.
for. I put everything in my notes.
That's great.
So where do I know to stuff? Like give it to you?
You take a picture and put it into D2L.
There's a practice.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little
For
slow.
2 weeks straight.
That's all right.
15
When
minutes.
we're audited, then it's all up in there.
For 2
Like,
weeks straight, it's kind of a big.
Yeah, I told myself I was gonna start journaling this year.
Report in shorthand.
I gotta go
And
buy
after
a
2
real
weeks,
journal.
The benefit you get is insane afterwards. Like your clarity increases to a point where even without recording, you see things differently. You're like,
I'm gonna get a
observe the
composition
variables
of what
completely different. You're just like, oh my god, I didn't realize that was doing this to me.
I try to do like a photo journal. I don't know why this little guy was putting my fucking shoes on the vacuum last night. I thought it was hilarious, but he like he was putting my shoes and then whatever else he could on top of the vacuum and he could barely walk. He's like, dude, let me put your shoes. Then he was about to shove my bag down the steps. I was like, what the
He's testing the world, huh?
Yes.
He's like, what happens if I put this?
Yes. So that was kind of fun. But I do like a photo journal. Like yeah, look, we were looking up that in session last night. I was like, what?
There's a best strain. Interesting. That's a bold statement.
Apparently.
The
So-
best strain. God, there's like 15 billion. of
What
them.
indicates the best strain truly though?
Oh, this? I think they're just saying the 28.9%.
So like the
THC.
strongest strain.
I guess.
I would argue that's
Kush.
not true.
Right. I
I
know.
don't
Right.
like it.
It depends on your level of comfort and what you're using it for.
Right. But I was telling the client how shocked I was. I'm like, we would get kicked out of school for this shit, dude. Like,
Yes.
for real. Like, I went to 5 high schools for a reason. And that was,
You couldn't even talk about it. If you
Nope.
talked about it, they would just put you under a microscope after that.
and our school was poor enough. When we sold it, it was in a notebook paper folded up like this. We didn't have bags. It would be loose leaf paper. You guys have any?
That's outrageous.
Did you never do that?
That's crazy.
Loose leaf paper to eat hot fries.
Same thing? Just not weed? Okay. So, oh, this dude did a jigsaw puzzle. Oh, okay. I've never seen that. Res Life. Do you guys have Res Life here? Is there Residence
Yeah.
Life? Past experiences. Jacob was born in 82. RHA, I don't even know what that is. School, friends, mentoring, family, church. So that's like a simple one. This one gets a little more complicated, but they've got like, I can't fucking read. Yeah, I can. Transportation, extended family, friends, social worker, food stamps, jobs and family services. How's the online class coming along for UPP? Child and family. Who's taking child and family too?
She's not here.
Ah,
One of them is-
is any of you taking it? Okay.
I'm not taking it. I used to.
So first time we had it online, so that's a big. When the pandemic came, we had no classes online.
Do you know what's gonna be online this summer?
So I tell a lot of people the class that I teach, it's this one, but then also practice 2. I do the same thing. So if you need to do it remote, you can, but I'm still not certified to teach online. So I do it this way.
Do
Where
you
you,
need practice too?
yes,
Anyway?
if you're a social work major.
Wait, are you saying that the summer you have an in-person class for the
I have done in person. If I get certified to teach online, that may change.
I'm
But
saying this summer you're gonna have the second, because I think I need the second version. You're gonna have.
oh, HBSE too. If Nisha doesn't want to teach it, then I could teach it.
I'm just curious. I
Right.
don't care exactly who.
Nisha usually has it, but I'm trying to offer everything people need. The other weird part is if we don't have like 6 or 8 students in it, they prorate us. Like I had 4 in intro to social work and we needed 12. So they paid me 1/3 of the normal price of what they pay a summer class.
Okay, so we can talk about it. We can talk about it when I got to schedule a meeting with you anyway.
When you register.
Counselor, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, can I get one of the what's that thing? Objection?
Yeah, she needs to.
If you email me, I'll reply back with one.
Okay.
Just say, I need a check sheet, please.
Do you and Nikita like split up? Like why don't I have you, but I had Nikita?
There's
It
one
is
last name, right?
Last name, and I forget
see
the most
that.
recent last names. Who is this already
That
dead?
makes sense.
So I feel like we are complete. If you guys signed in, I wanted to review the assignments because the internet down, just get a moment to catch up. Next major assignment is presenting on a major mental health disorder. If you haven't applied to the social work program yet, you can.
With will you have is there some description on what you're expecting from this presentation?
So I always ask, and I'm sorry I didn't write this down. Should be in the syllabus, but what the DSM-4 says, the 6 or 9 components are for diagnosis. So
it's in
like
syllabus, you're saying.
it should be.
Okay.
It's possible that it's not as clear as what I'm going to say, but mainly how's it diagnosed? How do social workers aid with it? And even what do social workers do different than, say, a psychologist, psychiatrist, whatnot? But just mainly, what is it and how do social workers help?
Also, it's pretty basic.
Yes,
You care if I make a PowerPoint?
that would be awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna make an actual PowerPoint with imagery and a bunch of stuff.
That's what most people do and add a video too, just because the videos can tell you all of it and then you can have some writing about it.
If it's not on the syllabus, it's okay for me to request that you email what you.
Yes.
Getting as much detail as you want out of it. So
Yes.
you can actually focus on getting 100% of what you expect.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, I could probably put it into here too. Because that way,
I like
then
that.
it's,
It gets me excited when I work a little harder and I understand it a little fuller.
yes. It's good to have a specific request. So make sure I remember presentation should cover how to diagnose. You can tell I don't type very much. Like DSM-5 now, isn't that crazy? You were talking about the DSM-3 earlier in class. You could look that one up if you wanted to, but that's no longer used. Treatments available. And then social worker's role. Because we can have a lot of roles. You can go from case management to assessment, diagnosis, therapy, and you can do a lot. Role in treating and prevention.
So that would take doing a little of my own research if I wanted to narrow it down to a specific area. So,
Yeah.
That's cool, I like that.
No, I appreciate you asking the specific request of what my specific request is because I'm not good at that sometimes.
Otherwise, especially with someone like me, because I overachieve in general, I would do so much more work, right?
Than that.
It takes up, how would you be like, I have like an hour presentation for you with like a 10-page essay.
And you only need, for real, 8 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, which is pretty easy to achieve.
So, and you can go as early as Thursday next week, this week, Tuesday, whatever floats your boat. If you're one that likes to like slam it and get it out of the way and you're done, that's okay.
Are you presenting it in class?
Yes. Yeah. So you present it to us, like get up, talk, It's presentation skills.
Nice.
It's kind of scary. Anybody here hate presentations like I do? That's why I had to do this to like, I didn't even want to teach when I first started teaching. I'm for real.
That autonomic arousal and suffering involved in that is actually the single most important thing for growth and change, basically. So you don't grow, evolve, and, mature in general.
Until you suffer.
Until you put yourself through that exact autonomic arousal. Whenever your heart rate increases, that's actually a sign to keep doing it.
I believe it, and I certainly, oh, hey, there we are.
But if it helps to empathize, I did 10 years of theater in front of an audience of
Oh, you did? Okay.
1,200 people average 4 days a week, every 4 months. And I